Hi everybody, I'm Bree the Plant Lady, and today I am catching up on some container gardening tasks. I'm in between trips, I'm only home a day. I don't have a lot of time home really between now, like the middle of June and the middle of July. So scrambling around trying to get everything done as best I can. And I have these blueberries that I dug up probably 2 weeks ago. We put into some containers, filled up with veggie mix, put them in the driveway, and they're just, well, they're not looking better. And to be honest, that's not enough time to know whether that method would work. But I don't want things to look this bad in my driveway. I walk out that door every day and I feel bad about myself. So I've decided to go ahead and repot them in pots that are a lot more shallow, you see. And instead of doing straight veggie mix, I'm gonna mix it with some of the pine bark mulch that I have left that's sort of rotting in the woods. I can't find the product that I used to buy, which was called Pine Finds or soil conditioner. It used to be sold at Lowe's and Home Depot. It is no longer available. It really is a shame because it was a great product. Frankly, it was the only product worth buying at those box stores. So of course they don't carry it still. But I'm gonna try my best to mix in a bunch of the ground aged pine mulch that I acquired last summer and incorporate that into the compost. And then I'm gonna put in some holly tone from Espoma, which is an acidic loving fertilizer. And I'm gonna place these in a spot where they get more shade than sun, but easy access to water, in hopes that I'll be able to revive them, because they were really great. They're a dwarf variety of blueberry from Bushel and Berry, but they shouldn't be this color. They're this color because unfortunately my ground pH is rising, and I don't understand why, but I'm losing almost all of the blueberries that are planted in the ground. So I'm just trying to see if I can save these 4 plants. And you know, if they don't make it, then, well, at least I can say I've tried. So let me put this on time lapse so that you can see the process. So this is the pine bark mulch that I have left from last summer. I was so excited to get it, and it's just a really hard commodity nowadays. I hate that that's how it is. I don't know where to tell you to go and find it. I don't have any answers, but this is definitely better for blueberries. You know, there's a lot of information that indicates that this doesn't actually influence pH that much. So I think maybe it might be just moisture and drainage. And you can see the pots. They're identical. And I'm basically gonna put half of this into this one, and then I'm gonna put soil cube or veggie mix in, mix them thoroughly, and then plant 2 blueberries per pot. And you can see the blueberries don't have huge root systems. They've been planted for 4 years, so I was a little surprised that they didn't have a bigger root system than this, but they're definitely not in tip-top health. Like, no plant should be that color. It's really sad. Holy smokes, you guys, it is so hot. All right, best laid plans. I didn't have any holly tone, naturally. So instead, I decided to water them both in using fish emulsion. And this is a formulation that is 5-1-1. So nitrogen is 5, and then phosphorus and potassium are just 1%. And I usually use fish emulsion like once a month on most of my containers. I really like it. It works very effectively, and it's both foliar feed and through the roots, so you can get the foliage wet and it'll help absorb some of that. Now, because I don't totally know exactly physiologically what's going on with these, other than that, I think because of high pH, they're incapable of absorbing specific nutrients. For the one that's right next to me here, so the one in the front, I also added magnesium sulfate. And the reason I did it is really simple. I had it, and I figured, well, why not make this an experiment? So I did one and not the other. And this is really for preventing and controlling chlorosis, yellowing of foliage due to a magnesium deficiency. I don't know if these are actually magnesium deficient. I just figured, why not try? I only fertilized this rear one, and other than that, they're gonna basically get the same treatment. They're right here at the base of the figs. So I've got a hose right around the corner. They're gonna get watered with all the rest of the pots. So I do hope that you will tune in for regular updates. I am planning to do a extensive container garden tour because I have so many containers planted, and I think it'll benefit everybody to see what truly insane looks like. I probably am now at probably close to 150 containers, all of which do need to be watered every day. And how they get watered is by dragging a hose around. I don't have an irrigation system. So I don't necessarily recommend doing that, but I can't help it. I'm a compulsive gardener. Well, as always, thanks so much for watching, and happy gardening, everybody.